Hey guys, it's Anne-Marie. Welcome back to the channel. I know probably you're looking at the title of the video and you're thinking, how can somebody that eats meat and dairy and contributes to animal agriculture be an animal lover? So just give me a second to explain that. And I get where you're coming from to think, what the f, because, I'm somebody that's vegan for the animals, so I totally get it. So let me explain. I do think there is one circumstance where somebody that's not vegan is an animal lover. Growing up my whole life, I thought I was an animal lover, things like my mom always taught us never to buy from breeders and always to adopt from shelters. Things like that made me feel like, I really cared about animals, which I did. But obviously there is that disconnect. Obviously when I'm ordering things like chicken, I'm not actually registering that I'm ordering chicken, like someone. It's not something, right? It's someone. I literally did not think about where my food was coming from. So many of us are actually that disconnected. Somebody that's not vegan can still consider themselves an animal lover and actually be so because they haven't made the connection, like they just don't know the facts or they haven't made the connections. I really did think I was an animal lover, and it's two things that are in factor there, right? There's the intent and then there's the knowledge. So once my intent was good and I thought I was an animal lover, and two, the knowledge, I was missing the knowledge. I didn't realize what I was actually contributing to. So for me, I always try to remember back to the fact that, I wasn't born vegan. I also thought I was an animal lover. I just didn't have the knowledge and the understanding. Because the disconnect is really strong. So I think it's really important for us to just remember that there's a lot of people out there that do love animals and they're not vegan yet, but they are potentially future vegans. We just have to awaken something in them and help them to make those connections. It wasn't until on social media I seen something come up that was talking about an undercover investigation and talking about the cruelties involved. It was that first moment where I actually had a conscious thought on what happens to animals that we use every day in our society that weren't our companion type animals like cats and dogs. Now on the other hand, if somebody is not vegan and they've seen videos about animal agriculture, they've seen the truths behind meat, dairy, and eggs, then yeah, then I'm not on board with saying that person is an animal lover. The intent isn't the same anymore because they know more, they have more knowledge, and they have more insight into what's actually happening. Especially with social media today, it's a lot easier to get that knowledge out there. I'd love to hear from you guys on your thoughts on this topic about, someone that's not vegan calling themselves an animal lover, and what perspective you take on that. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I post weekly videos sharing my lifestyle from a vegan perspective. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Cheers.